Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cookie Indian Blogger. And if you're new, thank you for clicking on this video. So I'm here with a plant haul and a little bit of a care tips video. Now all these plants are from the local nursery which I've already shown you in my previous video, and also from the local departmental store of which I keep clicking pictures and posting in Instagram. So they are not more than 200 rupees or approximately $2, 2 US dollars. So right now these are all the plants I'm showing you, and I will be writing the name and the price details of each plant. So let's get on with it. First is the office time plant, or I think it's called Portulaca, the scientific name. It's a very cute sort of a hanging plant. I have used a reusable container here, and when spring is around the corner, actually it's already around the corner, it should get warmer now. It will be in full bloom, and it's called office time because of the 9 to 5 duration of its flower blooms. The care is very basic. Do not overwater it. It doesn't like soggy feet or wet feet. And I keep it in the west window if I'm not wrong, but it's behind all these railings and behind the big pots. So it's getting light but not harsh sunlight. Next is my lucky bamboo plant. Now lucky bamboo, according to feng shui, is thought to be very lucky, hence the name. And I have kept it just for the reasons because it's a bamboo plant. It's from the Dracaena family and I like it and I really wanted it. So it usually sells in water, in a pot of water with all the water beads in India. But I didn't want to keep it in water, and I've kept it in this terracotta pot. Kind of tied the jute around it to just DIY it a bit, make it a little bit pretty. And as you can see, some of the plants or some of the shoots are getting acclimatized, so they're all drying up and getting yellow. But that's okay, that's part of the plant getting used to its new environment. So this one does not need direct harsh sunlight at all. It will not like it. So I have kept it in my living room, which gets very little indirect light. And in it is another plant, because this was a cutting which I kind of saved from my friend. She was just throwing it away. It's the golden pothos or money plant, which it's called in India. A very common plant. It's a climbing vine plant again, and I think it likes it here with this one together. Doesn't need much water, but yes, I would like to water it twice in a week, especially now that it's kind of cold here. So yeah, twice in a week is my peperomia. I absolutely love my peperomias. I have quite a few of them, not quite a few, maybe 3 or 4 of them. But yeah, I love this baby. I hope it focuses on it. Please, camera, focus. I'm gonna put it down to make it focus better. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. This is the red edge peperomia. As you can see, there are 3 different colors. It's called red edge because it has a red outline, and it's a variegated one. It's got 3 different colors: the red, the dark, the almost white. I love this. It's a very good and easy plant, and like all peperomias, it really likes a warm environment, so temperatures shouldn't go below 15 degrees. So I think it's very well suited in indoor conditions. Doesn't like harsh light at all. And I have again kept it on the windowsill in my living room, where it gets indirect light just beside my lucky bamboo, and is thriving. There are already 3 plants in it. If I want, I can divide it and keep it in 3 pots. So yeah, it's a lovely plant. And you'd never overwater peperomias. You water it once in a week, and maybe in summers, if it goes more than 30 degrees Celsius, twice a week, and mist it around. This is my next peperomia. I absolutely love this one. Peperomias are a lovely house plant to have. They come in so many different sizes and shapes and colors. This one's the baby rubber plant, or the Peperomia obtusifolia variegata. It's the variegata because of the variegation. It's really nice and cute structural plant. Not fussy at all. Again, the same peperomia conditions. You have to keep it nothing below 15 degrees Celsius and keep it in indirect light. Again, it's on my windowsill in my living room, and it gets decent amount of indirect light, and it's thriving. It's nice and shiny. Water it once in a week. And because I've kept it in a small container, all these peperomias, I like to mist it. So I like to water it once in a week, but mist it probably twice in a week, or if it's getting very dry, then thrice in a week. So I mist it with my spray bottle, and it's loving it. I love this shine, and it's very nice. Peperomias came as one plant, again from the local nursery, and I just divided it and made it into different plants. And it's again in the same conditions, same windowsill. This one's a bit leggier, but I like it. Both of these are the same plants, but they have 2 different structures. Next is my pride and joy, my enjoy pothos. I love collecting pothos. I absolutely adore pothos. They're the easiest plant you can maintain. It's inside my living room, not near a windowsill at all. The only light it gets is whenever I open my balcony door, and from there the light comes in. So yeah, pothos are a very forgiving plant. They like almost next to no lights actually. And next is my spider plant. And I think spider plants are getting a comeback. Many YouTubers and I think everyone loves spider plants now. It reminds me of like the olden times. And yeah, so this is the windowsill that I usually keep all my peperomias and my lucky bamboo, and I've kept this spider plant as well. And this pot really holds an important meaning for me because it's one of my mom's pots. It's come all the way from my hometown and it reminds me of her. So yeah, I like it, and yeah, that's the amount of light it gets, this windowsill. It's not much, but it's not no light as well. Next is my other peperomia, again a Peperomia obtusifolia, but this one's the dark green, almost blackish green one. Again, an amazing plant, same kind of conditions. You need indirect light and nothing below 15 degrees, so perfect indoor plant. And mist it twice a week if it's quite dry, and water the container. Since it's a small container, it's a very small container, all my peperomias are in a small container, so once a week. This is my other Peperomia Kappa Rata, Emerald Ripple. Now this one gave me a lot of problems. This is not its usual spot, it's just here because the balcony has very good light today. And this is actually a very high humidity loving plant, which I realized it the hard way after losing quite a few leaves. But it's regrown and it's currently residing in my bathroom window where the light is very minimal. Again, indirect minimal lighting. But yeah, see, all the long ones are the older leaves and there are a bunch of baby leaves. So it's thriving. Again, high humidity plant. So next is this lovely plant, which is definitely from the succulent family, but I think it's the mother of thousand. I'm not sure because it's a gift which I got from my friend. She had gotten it as a gift, so she also doesn't know where or what it is. I'm not sure how much it had cost her, but it's thriving. I keep it at this balcony, which I'm currently shooting in. This is the amount of light it gets. Then is my lovely Fittonia nerve plant. Y'all love this plant actually. I had posted it on Insta and everybody really loved this picture. I love this plant. It has a good character. It's still in the nursery pot because I bought it I think about 3 weeks ago. Again, this is another Syngonium, another bathroom plant of mine. Loves high humidity like my Peperomia and water it probably twice a week. And because it's a high humidity loving plant, it gets enough of the mist from our showers and all. This is another baby, the green Syngonium, which I just got off the road, so for free. This is my edible beetle leaf plant or pan patta plant for Indians. I love my pan patta plant. I can't believe that I got it for just 10 rupees in the government nursery here. It's thriving. This one really likes a shaded but not completely out of light area. So it's again in my balcony, but it's behind my like a sort of a green curtain. Needs water maybe twice a week and a lot of mist. High humidity loving plant. Next is this lovely beauty Furcaria plant. This is usually like you plant it in the middle of your lawn or your middle of your terrace garden because it grows and grows like this into a big huge plant. I didn't have any containers left to put this plant in, so I'm just using an old lunch bag. As you can see, it's an old insulated lunch bag. It's thriving because there are new baby plantlets always coming. I like it. Next is my basil plants. This one's the holy basil and it's edible, of course. All kinds of basils are edible. And this is nice. It had become quite cold, that's why it lost quite a few of its leaves, but there are many new growth now because it's warming up here. This is a good herb plant. It is not very fussy if the weather is nice and warm, but yes, keep it away from harsh lights. And this sad little beauty is my rubber plant. I don't know what I've done with it. It just lost all its leaves. It was a nice lush looking plant. This one's one of my most expensive plants as well. And again, this lovely Chinese evergreen plant. I don't know why these two plants have become so sad. I have researched and tried to give it the optimal conditions Please tell me what have I done wrong. I hope you all like this video. So please like and share and subscribe.